Okay. Hello students. I am Sumerilal, KV number 2 NHPC Vanvasa. You are most welcome to join this English class, Grammar. In Grammar, today we are going to learn about the detailed study of the tenses. Now see, what is tense? What do you understand by tense? What is the definition of tense? Dear children, you know form verb that shows the time of action is called the tense. Do you know the definition of tense? I repeat, verb form that shows the time of action is called the tense. It has been divided into different kinds of tenses. Now see, first of all, I would like to speak 3 sentences. So, to listen the following sentences at first. I write this letter to please you. Second sentence, I wrote the letter in his very presence. And third, I shall write another letter tomorrow. So dear student, in sentence first, the verb write. It refers to present time. In second, the verb wrote refers to past time. In third sentence, the verb shall write. It refers to future time. So, thus a verb may refer in 3 ways. In first, to present time. In second, to past time. And in third, to future time. You know, my dear students, a verb that refers to present time is said to be in the present tense. As I write, I love. The word tense comes from the Latin tempus, means time. So dear students, a verb that refers to past time is said to be in the past tense. As I wrote, I loved, he went, he cooked, etc. A verb that refers to future time is said to be in the future tense. As example, see the example. I shall write, I shall love, he will go to school. So thus there are only 3 main tenses: the present tense, the past tense, the future tense. The tense of a verb shows the time of an action or event. So below we give the chief tenses: active voice, indicative, mood of the verb to love. Now see, in the present tense, singular number, plural number. In present tense, singular number, what is singular? What are the singular numbers? First person, second person, and third person. I, thou, he. I love, thou lovest, he loves. These are the singular number in present tense, but it's plural. I change into plural as we, thou, you, and he, they. Similarly, in past tense, first person, second person, third person. Singular number, I loved. Second singular number, thou lovest. And third, he loved. So, in plural, I loved means, in plural, we loved. Thou lovest, you loved, in plural. And he loved, change into plural as they loved. Now see, future tense. Singular number, first person, I shall love. But it's plural, we shall love. Second person, thou will love. So in plural, you will love. Third person, he will love. Change into plural number, they will love. So these forms are now used only in poetry. Thou, he will, thou lovest. Okay, like this. But now see another example about the present tense. So as you know about the kinds of tenses, present tense, past tense, and future tense. So first, present tense. Present tense, it has four parts. Means there are only four kinds of present tense. First, I love. It is I love. It is the example of simple present or present indefinite. I am loving means it is the example of present continuous tense. I have loved, present perfect tense. I have been loving, present perfect continuous tense. I have been loving for 3 years. This is for. I have been learning this book since 2 o'clock. Since and for. Period of for use for period of time, and since used for point of time. So the verbs in all of these sentences refer to the present time and are therefore said to be in the present tense. In sentence first, however, the verb shows that action is mentioned simply without anything being said about the completeness or incompleteness of the action. So in second sentence, the verb shows that the action is mentioned as incompleteness or continuous, that is, as still going on in present continuous tense. In sentence number 3, the verb shows that the action is mentioned as finished, complete, or perfect at the time of speaking. The tense of the verb in the sentences 4 is said to be present perfect continuous tense because the verb shows that the action is going on continuously and not completed in this present moment. So dear students, thus we see that the tense of verb shows not only the time of an action or event but also the state of an action referred to. Just as the present tense has 4 forms, so the past tense also has the following 4 forms. I loved, simple past, or past indefinite. Second example, I was loving. This is the example of past continuous tense. Third, I had loved. This is the example of past perfect tense. And fourth, I had been loving for 2 hours. Past perfect continuous tense. So similarly, the future tense has the following 4 forms. I shall love, simple future or future indefinite. I shall be loving, future continuous tense. I shall have loved, future perfect. I shall have loved, I shall have been loving, future perfect continuous tense. So we may, dear students, we may now define tense as that forms of the verb which shows the time and the state of or event. So now study the carefully following. Okay, now see. So carefully study the following table of tenses of the verb to. See how to change the present tense into passive voice. Okay, simple present tense. See, I love. It is I am loved in passive forms. I am loving. I am being loved in passive form. See the active voice of present perfect tense. I have loved. Change into into passive voice. I have been loved. I have been loving. It cannot be changed. Present perfect continuous tense in passive form. Past indefinite. I loved. Change into passive form. I was loved. I was loving. I was being loved in passive form. Present past perfect tense. I had been loved. I had loved. So change into passive form as I had been loved. I had been loving this tense, past past perfect continuous tense cannot be changed into passive voice. Future indefinite tense, I shall love. Change into passive voice, I shall be loved. And future continuous tense, I shall be loving. It cannot be changed into passive voice. So see the future perfect tense. I shall have loved. Change into passive voice as I shall have been loved. Now perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense cannot be changed into passive form. So dear students, it will be seen that there are only 12 tenses in the active voice, but 8 kinds of tenses can be changed into passive form. So which are the tenses cannot be changed? Future continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous. These are 4 tenses cannot be changed into passive form. So next, let us know the use of simple present tense. Simple present tense. Simple present tense is used. See, follow me these rules to express a habitual action. As he takes milk every morning. He takes habitual. Next, 2. Second part of the rules. To express general truth. The sun rises in the east. This is the general truth. And you can say, give the another example. Honey is sweet. Fortune favors the brave. It shows the general truth. In exclamatory sentences beginning with here and there to express what is actually taking place in the person. Here comes the bus. There she goes. This is the example. And another fourth, in vivid narrative as substitute for the simple past, as immediately the Sultan hurries to his capital. Immediately hurries to his. It shows also in vivid narrative. Next rule, to indicate a future event that is part of a plan or arrangement as, see, we go to Bombay next week. When does the college reopen? This is the indicate future. When does? Okay. So note, dear student, please note also the other uses of simple present tense. Simple present tense are present indefinite tense. It is used to introduce quotations. Example, John Keats says, a thing is a beauty. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Next, second, it is used instead of simple future tense in classes of time and of condition as, I shall wait till you finish your lunch. Okay. This is the example. Another example, if it rains, we shall get wet. And third rule, see, as in broadcast commentary on sporting events, the simple present always used instead of the present continuous tense to describe activities in progress where there is stress on the succession of happenings rather than on duration. Okay, now fourth, simple present tense is used instead of the present continuous tense with the type of the verbs referred to in previous rules and regulations already. Now see, we must say, for example, I see an aeroplane, not I am seeing an aeroplane. I am seeing an aeroplane is a wrong. It's correct use, I see an aeroplane in present tense, present indefinite tense. So thank you. Have a nice day, dear children. Okay.